So a lot of people ask, which belt do I get? You have all these different belts, and so I wanted to just kind of clarify that. This is really interesting about which color you're wearing, what the occasion is, what you're trying to say, and also the clothes you're wearing. So here we go. There are 3 types of belts. Okay, we have this casual old bull belt. This is, I think personally, my favorite. The edge is round, and we just have like a red brown here in a black here, and a brown and a natural. This natural age, more like my shoes here, and that's a real stunner, that one. Well, that's the old bull. It's just no stitching. It's just a thick slab of leather. People even take the belt off and show their friends, and they're so impressive. Then we have the toe belt. We have black, chestnut, dark coffee brown, and tobacco. It's 3 layers of full grain leather, and we call it the toe belt because you could actually tow something with it. It is super strong. So we have that, and these, now pay attention to this. These have bigger buckles than the next layer here. These have a smaller buckle. They're a little more formal, like semi-formal, more dressed. The bigger buckle, the wider. So the old bull and these are 1.5 inches wide, and these are 1 1/8 inches wide. Okay, so see, noticeably narrower. And they have stitching, they have a little raised edge here. These are more for suits. So let me show you. We have the chestnut color, we have the black color, and we're moving these over into all Italian leather. These 2 colors, the oxblood and the raven black. These are for suits. I was just in Rwanda officiating a wedding, and I wore black shoes, my black officer's boots, and I wore a black belt here to match. Then we have the tobacco. This is for maybe polo, slacks, jeans. And then we have the dark coffee brown. Narrower and thinner puts a touch of class on things. This is just a regular man's, hardworking, good guy, I'll help you move in my truck kind of belt. And these are, not that I don't want to help you move, but these are like a little bit, just a little dressier. Not like suit dressy all the time, but they can wear, they're with suits, okay? And that is because of the buckle size. The buckle size determines it. So now the difference between these 2, you have tobacco, it ages so beautifully. You have tobacco, and it has a 5 stitches per inch here, which is kind of a coarse. It has a lot more texture to it because of the 5 stitches per inch. And this part right here, it gets covered up. It's a nice thing. On the back side, I use vegetable tan leather on these so that, because it's stiff, so that it just slides off. You don't want a watery belt. So a lot of belts are vegetable tan because they don't want them soft and floppy. And so then you would have sags here between your belts, that sort of thing. By the way, we're here at the construction site right now. We're building our headquarters, and it is really cool. They're moving a bunch of stuff right now, a bunch of pallets. So this is a straw bale. We're building out a straw bale, 3 of the buildings, and one of the buildings is out of leather bales. So follow along on social, check it out. You're gonna see the videos of how we're building out of solid leather bales. 480,000 pounds of scrap leather compressed into big 2-foot thick bricks. And that's what we're doing here. But anyway, so you might hear some noise in the background. But so these belts, shooters like these belts because they're real stiff. We get a lot of compliments after 10 years, like belt hasn't worn at all. So we have a 100-year warranty on the belts too. Normally the belts bend, where they bend and bend and bend right here. That is where the buckle ends up, that's where it ends up tearing. And these lines, these holes get elongated, and pretty soon it cracks and your belt's over. We have the 100-year warranty on these because we have 3 layers of full grain. And that's the grain that's on the top. The toughest part of the hide is the top. The softest part of the hide is the bottom. And that's split off, or split leather, genuine leather, bonded leather. Ours has all of the full amount of grain on it, which is the best part, and that's full grain leather. So this has 3 layers. People were like, you could just put cardboard or something in there, Dave. No one will ever know the difference. I said, I'll know the difference. This is very casual. This is casual, but dressy. This is more, let's add a touch of class to things with the dress belt, okay? So here's the second thing about which belt to get. The color. You don't just wear one pair of shoes, the same ones you wear to funerals, that you wear to weddings, that you wear to a concert in the park, that you wear to the kids' t-ball game, right? You have different colors, or a celebration deserves a different color from a funeral. Or a business meeting, you're in suits. By the way, dark suits need dark shoes, okay? So this is a perfect example. A dark suit needs black shoes, or like the chestnut, the oxblood color of shoe. So this one or this one is what I would wear with a dark suit. This one says business, I'm here to get things done. It says power. This one says about a person, there's a bit of sophistication here. It's like more of an intellectual, not a power get it done, but a little more of an intellectual with the chestnut color. And I did a whole bunch of research on the psychology of the colors. It's really super interesting. Go to the website and check it out. This one is sophisticated. It's individualistic. It has creativity in it. This one is, I get things done. I get business done. I'm no nonsense. Power. You can trust me, follow me, lead me. I will lead this by the numbers, that sort of thing. That's black. And I used to wear these black boots when I was in college, and I felt so tough wearing these. They were like these railroad boots, kind of had a square tip on them, and I'd go to play pool. I always played better. I just felt like a cool guy. So there's like a touch of rebellion in the black, touch of rebel. That's the black. Then you have the dark coffee brown. Okay, we have the 3 dark coffee browns here. And this one is down to earth. It's a down to earth color, yet it's a little more formal. People wear dark brown shoes with dark suits. And so I don't have any dark brown. I felt like it's a little too casual, but it has a bit of casualness to it. But dark brown, it's down to earth and grounded. It's somewhat casual, but yet it's a little more on the formal side. I explain all this with what to wear with these, all that stuff on the website. At least I'm working on it right now. Should be up by now. Then you have this color. We have 2. So we have tobacco here, and this ages really nicely, darkens pretty nicely. This one is natural right now, but it's also going to darken a little more orange. Again, it's right in there. So these are officers' boots. Wear them with jeans, that sort of thing. So this is warm and inviting. So the dark coffee brown, it's also inviting. Come talk to me. I'm open to that. But it's not like I want to be everyone's best friend. This one, I want to be everyone's best friend. This is very warm. I'm a warm person. I'm a creative. This is a creative. I'm highly creative. I like people. It's more, I laugh a lot. I smile a lot. I'm a greeter at church. I'm a greeter at church, at my church. I welcome people to come in. So these are, this is more outdoorsy. This is grounded and outside more. The dark coffee brown is also grounded. It's outside more. These other 2, the chestnut, the oxblood, and the raven black, these are both indoor belts. If you're going to be indoors and doing things, then these are your belts. If you want to dress it up a tiny bit, add a little sophistication, a little power, you get these 2 colors, and then these 2 colors are more outdoorsy, more welcoming, warmer, okay? So you pick the color that fits you, but you don't just pick one color. So no one I know has one belt and one pair of shoes that they just wear everywhere. So you're going to want to have different types of shoes, different colors for different circumstances based on what the image you're doing. I saw a photo of a bunch of powerful politicians all in black suits, navy blue suits, dark charcoal suits, black shoes. And then there was a guy who was there in like a kind of a light blue shoes with, or no, darker blue with tan shoes. And we're like, dude, he doesn't belong. What's he doing here? It's like he has nothing to say at this meeting with all of these other guys. Maybe a consultant, maybe he was the comedian, maybe he was the fun guy for the dinner afterwards. But you want to have a shoe that matches who you are and also matches the event. So it matches the situation that you're going into. So like I was saying, I wear these as a greeter at church. I wear these usually. This is the English tan on the officer's boot. And occasionally I'll roll them up, 1 roll or 2 if my jeans are longer. I'll wear the chestnut, the oxblood color of these boots. I'll wear those with, when I'm going to like a classier kind of, and these work classy too. But if I'm going into creative yet touch of style event, I'll wear these, the oxblood with jeans, or I'll wear them with a suit or slacks. And then I wear the black at a wedding. But you want to have your belt obviously match your boots. If you have a wristwatch, or I suggest, I didn't wear it today, but like a little, some sort of little, if it's casual, wear a little something that has a tan, touch of tan. I have a little bracelet that I wear, has a metal one that I got in Kenya, and it has a touch of tan, so I wear that, just a slight tiny little accent. It doesn't mean much. People really don't even notice maybe. Wear the boots, wear the shoes that match the event, and also that match your personality. So yeah, this is what belt to get. We have the Old Bull belt, we have the toe belt, and we have the dress belts. And all of them in 4 colors. If you count the English tan and the chestnut, or on the tobacco, then that's like 5 colors in the dress belt and 4 in these belts. So you have, pick the color that matches you best and for the situation. So if you're out hunting, you're gonna want an Old Bull belt or a toe belt, because if you had a sidearm on you for snakes or whatever, then you'd want to have that there. Shooters love these. Touch of class for these.